these eye contact mistakes ruin connections? Eye contact has always been one of the most powerful, silent forms of communication. It's the invisible thread that connects to souls, the bridge between what we feel inside and what we dare to reveal to the world. Yet, for so many people, it remains one of the hardest skills to master. Some avoid it altogether, while others overdo it, creating tension instead of connection. Today, we're going to go deep into eye contact mistakes that quietly sabotage our relationships, friendships, careers, and even love lives. And more importantly, we'll explore why these mistakes happen and how you can fix them right at home. With practice, awareness, and a shift in mindset, this isn't just about communication. It's about reclaiming the power of presence. Because when you learn how to look into someone's eyes with confidence, empathy, and authenticity, you unlock one of the deepest human needs, the need to be seen. 1. Avoiding eye contact altogether when someone speaks to you and you consistently look away. Down at your shoes or anywhere else, the message you send isn't just shyness, it's disconnection. To the other person, it feels like you're not interested, not present, or even hiding something. Why does this happen? Many adults carry childhood memories of being told that staring was rude. Others internalize social anxiety, teaching themselves that avoiding eye contact was safer. But safe doesn't build bonds. Safe doesn't create trust. Solution at home: start small. If holding eye contact feels overwhelming, begin with micro moments. Look at someone's eyes just long enough to notice their eye color. Then glance away. Gradually extend it a second longer each day. You'll rewire your nervous system to realize that being seen isn't dangerous, it's deeply human too. Overstaring and making it a power game. The other extreme are people who try too hard, locking eyes without blinking, turning what should be a warm exchange into a silent battle. Instead of connection, the other person feels interrogated, dominated, or even threatened. This often stems from insecurity disguised as confidence. Somewhere deep down, there's a fear of losing control, and staring becomes a mask. But real presence isn't about control, it's about flow. Solution at home: practice the triangle technique. Instead of drilling your gaze into someone's pupils, let your eyes naturally move between their left eye, right eye, and mouth. It creates the impression of steady attention without suffocating intensity. And remember, blinking is not weakness. It's natural rhythm. Point 3. Looking at screens more than faces. We live in a world where glowing rectangles compete with human eyes. At family dinners, on dates, or even in business meetings, our gaze is often stolen by phones, laptops, or TV screens. The cost: relationships erode in silence. Think about it. Every time you choose a screen over someone's eyes, you're sending a silent message. This device is more important than you. Over time, that message breaks trust, intimacy, and respect. Solution at home: set sacred screen-free spaces. Maybe it's the dinner table. Maybe it's the first 30 minutes before bed. In those spaces, commit to looking at each other, really seeing each other. Eye contact, uninterrupted by glowing notifications, has the power to heal wounds you didn't even realize existed. For using eye contact only to convince, not to connect. Many people only use eye contact when they're trying to persuade, argue, or get something. But when connection is transactional, it feels hollow. Others sense it tanned, they pull away. Authentic connection happens when you don't just use eye contact as a tool to get your way, but as a bridge to understand and share presence. Solution at home: practice eye contact while listening, not just while speaking. When your partner, your child, or your colleague talks, give them your eyes, not just your ears. Let your gaze say, "I value you. I hear you. I see you." 5. Ignoring the emotional weight of eye contact. Here's the truth. Eye contact is never just about looking. It carries emotional weight. If you make eye contact but your face is cold, your body rigid, your presence distracted, the eyes alone won't save you. Think of someone you loved looking at you with emptiness. You probably remember the sting. Eye contact without emotion can feel colder than no eye contact at all. Solution at home: before you look into someone's eyes. Pause. Take one deep breath. Remind yourself, this person in front of me is human. They have fears, dreams, and a story I don't fully know. That tiny pause fills your gaze with compassion. And compassion transforms everything. 6. The fear of being truly seen in many. People avoid strong eye contact because they fear what it reveals. Eyes are honest, too honest. They betray emotions we try to hide: nervousness, guilt, longing, even love. To avoid vulnerability, people hide behind downward glances or fleeting looks, but here's the paradox. The very vulnerability you fear is what makes others trust you. People don't fall in love with perfection. They fall in love with presence. Solution at home. Practice eye contact with yourself in the mirror. Not just checking your reflection, but really meeting your own gaze. It may feel uncomfortable at first, even emotional, but that's the point. You cannot fully connect with others if you cannot stand the truth in your own eyes. 7. Forgetting that eye contact is cultural and personal. Everyone interprets eye contact the same way. In some cultures, prolonged eye contact is considered disrespectful. In others, it's a mark of confidence, even on an individual level. Someone who has trauma may find eye contact overwhelming. Forcing your style of eye contact without sensitivity can unintentionally hurt others. Connection requires empathy, not rigid rules. Solution at home. Pay attention to cues. Does the other person lean in or back away? Do they soften when you hold their gaze or stiffen? Adjust, adapt, attune. Real connection isn't about one size fits, about meeting people where they are. 8. Eye contact in love and intimacy. Few things are as intimate as looking into the eyes of someone you love. Studies show that couples who hold eye contact feel closer, more bonded, even synchronized in heartbeat. Yet, so many relationships lose this over time. We kiss without looking. We talk without really seeing. We live together but drift apart because the eyes no longer meet. Solution at home: bring back the ritual of silent gazing. Sit with your partner, no words, just eyes. It may feel awkward at first, but soon the silence fills with connection deeper than language. This practice has saved marriages, healed rifts, and reignited sparks long thought lost. 9. Eye contact in leadership and influence in workplaces. Leaders who avoid eye contact are often perceived as weak or dishonest. On the other hand, leaders who dominate with piercing stares create fear, not loyalty. The balance lies in eye contact that conveys steadiness, openness, and respect. Solution at home: practice during everyday conversations. When giving instructions or feedback, hold steady, calm eye contact. Not too long, not too short, just enough to show conviction and care. Leadership begins with presence, and presence begins with the eyes. 10. Healing through eye contact for those who've been hurt, rejected, or betrayed. Eye contact can feel dangerous, but it can also be profoundly healing. When someone looks at you with kindness, without judgment, your nervous system learns safety again. And when you do that for others, you become not just a communicator, but a healer. Solution at home offers safe eye contact to those around you. When your child is upset, don't just say it's okay. Look into their eyes with warmth. When a friend is grieving, don't rush to fix, just meet their gaze and let your presence speak. Sometimes, healing doesn't need words. Final thoughts: reclaim the power of presence. Contact mistakes don't just ruin connections, they quietly rob us of the very thing we crave most: being seen, being understood, being valued. But the good news is, every mistake is reversible. Every habit can be retrained. Every lost connection can be rebuilt, one genuine gaze at a time. So tonight, when you sit at dinner, when you meet a stranger, when you speak to your partner, pause. Look into their eyes. Not with pressure, not with fear, but with presence. Let your gaze say what words cannot: I see you. You matter, and if this message resonates with you, I invite you to continue this journey with us. At Awaken Mindset, we create content that helps you strengthen not just your communication, but your entire way of living deeper, stronger, more authentic. If you found value in these insights, consider supporting the channel. Subscribe, share, and stay with us as we awaken the mindset that transforms ordinary lives into extraordinary ones. Because in the end, it's not just about eye contact, it's about human contact. And that, my friends, begins with you.